Hi, and we are going to paint this picture that I've opened up, and so what we have in this painting is on this painting is more of I tried to paint kind of try to different ideas of painting a tree in the forest and some sort of a tree house, and this is what I came up with. And I've see some sketches of tree houses, but I want to keep it as not too complicated. So I just for the tree house I am drawing like a big tree with, and then this is the front door, and this is this is the window. And what else I painted is on the foreground is the path towards the tree house, and beside it is the grasses or the grass, and behind the tree is the color of the sky, and also clouds. I am going to show you how I paint all of this painting and graphic element in the Ibis Paint X. I am going to switch to Ibis Paint X. So in Ibis Paint X, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger to show you all of these layers that for each individual element in the painting. And let's go over each one of them right now. I'm going to disable first everything. And okay, this is the sketch I drew. Okay, this is the path, this is the tree behind the sky. Here is about the horizon layer. And then for the first one, let's see the path. This is the path I painted. So base color is red, and I'm going to add some textures. And then here are some more textures. And for the foreground, I have the base of where the grass should be at. And here is I used a different brush. Here I used pen fade as well as the coarse pencil to some kind see where the grass should be at, and which grass should have light tones and darker color. And for the next one I'm going to show you is the sky. So the sky is a gradient of blue towards the green. And then I'm going to now go to this grass. See how I paint the grass. So I've blocked out which areas are the darkest and which are the light, and I paint in. And let's enable the tree layer. What I have on the tree layer, let's start. So this is the base color of the tree layer. It's about pink, and I add in the shadows, midtones and highlights on the root of the tree. And then I'm continue to add in darker tone for the tree, and I'm using for the tree paint I'm using pen fade, deep pen bleed for this kind of texture, and coarse pencil for some texture at the door, for some texture on the door. And yeah, so most of the tree I'm using deep pen bleed in pen fit, and then I'm going to add in the lights onto the branches, lights and shadows onto the branches using deep pen bleed. And this is the door layer, the first base color, and this is the texture using coarse pencil. This is the lines using deep pen bleed, and this is the window. Basically it's the outline of the window, and I paint it using an airbrush to give it some kind of fade of dark purple to bright pink. Airbrush is this brush. And yeah, and then for the last last graphic paint is the clouds. For the base layer, I paint a very dark base layer, and the shape, you can see the shape of the clouds. And then here is the second layer, which I click mask, is the shadows and highlights. And yeah, and that's all for the layers and the graphic image that I've painted. And for the final effect, I add in a tone curve adjustment layer and brightness and contrast, and to bring the image a little bit more attractive, and can see a contrast between the different image painted better. I'm now going to play the video player. I've come to the end of the video. Thank you. I see you in the next paint video.